Hey Kumail, we're here to see your gym and fridge.
Hey! You guys must be here to see my gym and fridge. Come on, this way.
Let's start with your fridge and then head to your gym.
Hey, so this is my fridge. It opens like this, and that's where all the stuff goes.
What staples do you always have in your fridge?
I always have a lot of fruit. A lot of apples, love peaches, love pears, and bananas. I feel like I'm the host of a very basic children's talk show.
What do you eat for breakfast?
For breakfast, I'll eat eggs, and I'll eat gluten-free toast. But I've also done a lot of intermittent fasting recently. Not during while I'm shooting, but on days off. So I would do 18-6 fasting. So I won't eat for 18 hours and I'll compress everything into 6 hours of the day. And if I'm doing that, then I don't eat breakfast. What I've also done is if I know I have a big meal coming up, I'll fast for like 24 hours leading up to that meal. And then the trickiest thing is the bread basket, because that's the first thing you see after not having eaten for 24 hours.
What drinks do you keep in your fridge?
I drink a lot of beet juice, and I use beet juice as a pre-workout. I like the taste of it, and I think it gives me energy for the workout. I've read that it does. Even if it's psychosomatic, it doesn't matter because, you know, if I think it's happening, then it is happening.
Do you use protein powder?
Yeah, so I do a lot of protein powder and a lot of protein bars. These ones I really like. A lot of the protein bars sort of taste chalky and soft. Like if you bought a candy bar that tasted like that, you'd be very upset. These are sort of like Rice Krispies almost, so they sort of are closer to something that you would actually want to eat.
What's the secret to making a protein drink taste good?
I think there has to be a little bit of fruit in it, or almond butter or peanut butter. I think just protein with water, which I did for a very long time, it really feels like you're doing it just for health reasons. I've sort of had to like trick my brain into liking all this stuff, because I don't think, you know, like if you went to an ice cream parlor and asked for a shake and they gave you a protein shake, there would be crying kids.
What do you do on a cheat day?
Every now and then I cheat and I can eat like cake or something, but very, very rarely. I might get something with like rose water flavor or something in it, which is hard to find. If I'm gonna treat myself to a piece of cake, I'll just get one, eat it, and then not have it in my fridge. None of this sounds fun. Nobody should live like this.
Do you cook?
I cook. What I'll do is I'll make chicken breast and put like Indian or Pakistani spices on it, because you know that's a nice way to get some flavor in there. I also make a lot of buffalo burgers, although they did not have those in London because they don't have buffalo and bison there.
What are your favorite snacks?
This is gonna be the lamest answer possible. Sugar snap peas. After a few months, I don't think your brain can tell the difference between potato chips and sugar snap peas. That's a lie. You know every single time. How did I become this person? I used to not be like this. I used to see people talk like this, and I would be like, oh, that person's such a douchebag. And now I talk like this. All the douchebags don't know they're douchebags.
Do you eat before you work out?
I don't like to eat before I work out. Weirdly, I found I had a lot more energy when I was doing a fasted workout. I would eat at 7 p.m., which would mean that then I wouldn't be able to eat till 1 p.m. the next day. So then I'd go to the gym around 11:30, work out for an hour and a half, and I'd suddenly have like so much energy. And I really, really enjoy working out on an empty stomach. I used to not do that.
How has your diet transformed over time?
I wanted to gain muscle, so I did a bulk and then I did a cut. So really for 5 months, even though I was eating a lot of protein, I was also eating a lot of everything I wanted. So I was eating a lot of donuts and cake and all that stuff. And so then when it was time to cut that out, it was actually really, really easy because I had kind of overdosed on that stuff a little bit. So that actually really helped me jump off it. So I did go cold turkey when I did, but it was kind of like extremes. I would eat like French fries at midnight and then go to bed. I don't think that's what they mean by, you know, doing a clean bulk. And I looked and I felt terrible. But you know, when it was like time to cut it out, I was like, yeah, that feels right. I feel like I've done harm here. But now it's been many months and I feel like I could do it again. So that's my fridge, and oh look, it's noon. It's time to work out. Let's go to the gym.
Big shot, big shot. We're around town, got the big wop. Who them boys with the toys, bring the whip side. And when the smoke clear, got the stick side.
And now I'm at the gym. You can see I wear my Gym outfits on, ready to warm up.
How often do you work out?
I try to work out at least 4 days a week, but I will be honest, when I was shooting the movie that I got in shape for, I was working out every day and I'd gotten a little obsessed.
Was it hard to get started?
The beginning was the hardest part. Honestly, it was hard psychologically and physically. After the first couple months, it sort of kept getting easier and easier. I realized I had to like learn to enjoy the workouts, and I do enjoy them now.
When did you start your fitness journey?
You know, I've been basically doing some sort of weightlifting since I was 16, but never like this. I realized that I really never exercised before. I would do weights, so I had good form and stuff, but I was never like trying to like lift more weight or do more reps or anything. I was just kind of where I had been for, I don't know, 10 years.
How does your family take your new success?
They're weirdly very proud of me for it. I thought that they might have a weird reaction to it. And I guess them sending me pictures of myself is a weird reaction, but it's a good weird reaction. And I'm going to visit my mom soon, and she's like, you can eat whatever you want for one day, right? I want to cook for you, so that's gonna be a big cheat day, I think.
What keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated? Well, honestly, you know, first of all, I put that picture out and it went everywhere, and I was like, oh, now I have to try to look like this for the rest of my life. But I also feel, since I've been working out like this, is the most calm I've been sleeping better, I feel less anxious, I have way more energy, so the motivation is just health. I just feel healthier than I have in 20 years. So when I first put those pictures out, the funniest thing happened. They went everywhere. I ended up being the face of the muscular men category on Pornhub. I'm not anymore, but you know, I'll always have that.
What other kinds of training do you do?
You know, while I was shooting the movie, when I was training every day, I would do a day of Pilates, and I would also do a lot of training on rings, which I really ended up loving.
What's your favorite part of the workout?
Honestly, I like training the vanity muscles, shoulders, chest. Those are definitely my favorite exercises.
Do you want to stay fit like this all the time or relax a bit?
I don't think I can relax with it. I think I have to keep going. I know what it took to get in shape. If I'd known what it was going to take, I would have never done it. It was so much work. So now if I lose it, I know exactly what I'll need to do to get it back, and I know I can't do it. It was too much. So I think I'll keep it as best I can. And again, I just really enjoy the actual workouts, which I think I really had to do. It couldn't be something that I would dread, you know, that's how it was in the beginning. And I just had to make it so that it wasn't something I did, it was something that was part of my life. And I feel like it is now.
Do you use any special equipment?
Special equipment. I mean, I use, you know, the E-Stim machine. E-Stim workouts, they're a mind First of all, it's a weird feeling that, because like, if you put it on your bicep, your arm contracts without you wanting it to, so it's a weird feeling that like there's a movement happening that you're not controlling. Yeah, it's very surprising. It's kind of a shocking feeling. Please don't put that in.
What are your fitness goals?
You know, I'm a big fan of video games, and in video games, it's really about getting a higher score, getting to the next level. And so with working out, it's the same kind of thing where I do every time I go, I want to see if I can lift a little bit heavier or do one extra rep. I just want to keep sort of pushing it and seeing what happens.
Do you think getting fit will help you get more acting parts?
I got fit for a specific movie to play a superhero, so it certainly helped with that. But, you know, it's very new, so I don't know. I hope I'm able to get like different kinds of roles and stuff.
How do you keep your mind fit?
I meditate every day for 10 minutes. That really, really helps with stress and stuff. And I think, you know, and working out helps keep the mind fit too, I think.
What music do you listen to when you work out?
I mostly listen to podcasts when I work out.
Do you have any meaningful scars?
Do I have any meaningful scars? A framed picture of myself fell on my head when I was like 3 years old. It's on my head right here.
How do you interpret that?
Self-hatred.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do have one tattoo, but it's a secret.
What does it mean to be an Asian American fitness role model at the moment?
Asian fitness icon role model. I don't know if I'm that, but it feels like it's a lot of pressure. So I hope someone else shows up and takes over because it feels like a lot.
Time for rapid fire questions. Workout, 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.?
7 p.m.
Squat or deadlift?
Deadlift.
Favorite song on your playlist?
Jungle and Bruce Springsteen.
CrossFit, yay or nay?
Nay.
Pull-ups or chin-ups?
Pull-ups.
Dumbbells or kettlebells?
Dumbbells.
Run on a treadmill or the great outdoors?
Run outside.
Cardio or weights?
Weights.
Big legs or big arms?
Big arms.
Biggest compliment, jacked, ripped, swole, or cut?
Ripped.
If you could work out with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be?
Arnold. All right, so that was my gym and my fridge. Now I have to go actually work out, so bye.